Mr. Justin Maxwell. Behind me on kit, Mr. Michael Calabrese. I'm Ward Hayden, we're Girls, Guns, and Glory. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you to the Standing Eights, am I getting it right? Yes. Thank you so much to the Standing Eights. Now this song here is called the Soft Raccoon. Comes with a little story to it. Do you guys like stories here in Cleveland? It's a storytelling kind of town. A storyteller's town. What's the most famous thing about Cleveland? Now, what about a Christmas story? That's pretty famous. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, where you can get in for free if you bring a CD. That's kind of cool. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame caught fire? Lake. Oh, the lake caught fire. Oh, that's amazing. Fire water. That's pretty cool. How many times do bands come here and yell "Hello Cleveland"? All the time? That's like being a band and someone from the audience yelling "Freebird." Let me cut to the chase here. Well, a few years ago in a town that I grew up in called Scituate, Massachusetts, well, this girl and I, well, I guess you could consider what was happening with our relationship to be us going together. I was considering it that, and I believe she was of the same mind. I mean, I actually do believe she was of the same mind. And on a night much unlike tonight, I mean, it was the dead of summer where the air was warm, it was beautiful out, the stars were shining bright, the moon was full, and everything that could possibly be going my way was happening to be going my way. It doesn't always go that way, but on this night of all nights, things were in fact going my way. And I'm not one to complain about that kind of ongoing. Goings-ons, or what have you. Now I must admit that I got about 2 hours of sleep last night, played a show in Dedham, Massachusetts, had a couple of Budweiser Selects, which is not my beer of choice, but they were $1.99, so I indulged. Got a little bit of sleep, and then we got in the van, we drove out here to Cleveland, because believe me, we are not going to miss this. We wanted to be out here in Cleveland. It had been too long, and we are very happy to be back to provide you with the sounds of the Soft Raccoon. Last time we were here, we did not have this story, so as I ramble in my lunacy, hopefully I can keep you guys entertained just for a couple more minutes. Alright, let me get to it. So anyway, this girl and I, as we were going together, I went to her house, picked her up in my big white Ford. She jumped in the front seat, slid right on over, put my arms around my little baby and pulled her right in tight. We had the radio on, and as one thing led to another, we got to driving, we got to talking. Oh man, did we get to talk. So we were doing this little thing called the Scituate 500, where you just drive around town and look for a nice little place to pull over and, as I refer to it, resume your conversation. So as we found our little spot to pull over, she leans up right close to me and she holds on to me real tight and she says to me, "Now baby," I says, "Yeah honey," and she says to me, "Now baby, now you know how much I love you." When I says, "I know you do, baby, I know you do," and I knew she did. I could see it in her eyes, I could read it in her face, I could taste it on her lips. I says, "I know you do, baby, I know you do." And she says to me, now there's one thing that's been weighing kind of heavy on my mind. And she says, now baby, now can I ask you this one little itty bitty tiny itsy bitsy little question? And I says, whatever you got, though, whatever you got. Now I'm an honest kind of man, and I do believe the truth is a cement that holds any good relationship together. Without that truth, you ain't got nothing. I mean, you truly, truly ain't got nothing. But she leans over to me and she says, now baby, bring it down low for one quick second here, boys. She says to me, now baby, now how many girls before me have you loved? Now I mean what? I mean seriously, truly. What? Now what kind of a question is that, even for an honest kind of a man to answer? How the hell am I supposed to tell you the answer to that? How many girls before you have I loved? But you know what? I took that question. I thought about it long and hard. I pondered it deep because I wanted to be straight with this girl. I wanted to tell her what was what and let her know what was going on and how I felt from the bottom of my heart and the depths of my soul. So I took that question and I pulled her a little closer and I held on to her a little longer and I looked into those eyes a little deeper and I says to her, now baby, now how many girls before you have I loved?